Good evening. Hello, good evening. How's it hanging? We are here gathered tonight for Pathologic. But oh my god! I said I was gonna show it. I forgot. One moment. Entertain yourselves, Chad. How's it going? Talk to yourselves. Entertain each other. Just say some stuff. I forgot a very important thing. There we go. Now this is perfect. Courtesy of our favorite moderator, Cannibal Narc. Splendid. Anyway, we are my least favorite moderator. He's the only moderator that you know. Kids, don't start fighting in my chat. Wiseby is also a moderator. Well, he's a bot. I don't think that counts. Yeah, he's not a real person. I'm not bot-phobic. Well, Alina isn't a mod. Anyway, tonight we're going to be playing, or trying to be playing, Pathologic. The reasons why I'm saying trying is because, one, it is known to be a difficult game, and I am not known to be a good gamer. So this could be absolutely catastrophic. High spect. This could be absolutely catastrophic. And two, for some reason, Streamlabs does not recognize Pathologic Classic HD as a game that it can capture. And when I tried doing like screen capture, it didn't seem to be able to catch Pathologic. So, and I noticed that literally 5 minutes before starting the stream. So I didn't really have the time to find a workaround. So we're gonna be trying to play Pathologic, and if it doesn't work, we'll find something else. I'm not sure what. We'll improvise. It's the point of this activity. It is to improvise. So I'll just be right. Okay, so right now I have screen capture on. Let me remove the music. Let's see if it can... If I launch Pathologic. Alright. Pathologic is launched. Screen capture. Go back on Pathologic. Are you still seeing my Streamlabs, or are you seeing the game? Oh my god, you're seeing the game.
The supernatural reveal themselves more often than intelligent and
oh my god, it works.
Would prefer them to. Chimeras worshipped by our ancestors centuries
Oh
ago
my god, it works.
to the light from ancient times. The directors of our
Oh hell yeah. Okay. Can you hear well,
they conceal themselves beneath us.
Can you hear it? Can you hear well? Do I need to be louder? Do I need to be less loud? Do I need to make the game louder?
Having been discovered, they appear in the flesh for a mere moment, and then they expire horribly, wreaking havoc on
it's
the
okay.
world
All right.
that they rightfully see as their toy.
Does this game have subtitles? I think so. Sometimes. the dialogue does. I don't know if the cutscenes do, but I don't know how many cutscenes there even are. Right. So, I personally discovered this game through the essay, video essay by H Bomba Guy, as many people must have discovered it. And I watched that video essay like 5 times because I thought it was fucking great, and it really made me curious about this game, but I have never played it until now. So this is a complete, well, not complete discovery, but mostly a discovery for me. And, I have intentionally not watched the video essay in like a couple months so that my brain has had the time to forget stuff. Alright. New game then.
So, it's all about trickery to you? Wherever have you come from?
No. I detest trickery. But if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Well, the muscular contraction is there. Means you're already inside of him. This must be one of the ventricles, right here.
What a silly place. It's stuffed. So it's not real for now? I don't think it has started yet.
Does it matter what it's made of? It's definitely struggling. We need to perform sectio transversalis. Cut the wall. There's no other way out. What else is there to do?
I know what to do. Those who favor hard logic and direct action are bound to be misguided. Only a miracle can set us free without us having to destroy
Man,
something.
Hamilton has aged poorly.
I can do miracles. Just let me.
Will you please be quiet? You're a liar and a thief. Who is going to believe you when you keep lying to yourself? The truth is my shepherd. Whatever happens, I will find answers, and justice will be restored. I will perform the operation. Medica morbo adhibe.
Don't you go all bossy on me, clever clogs. You will act justly, but your justice will blind you and become his demise. This calls for the gentle hand of a surgeon. Step aside, both of you.
Your gentle hands are used to killing, not giving life. You will inevitably do harm. As for Brainy, he has no regard for casualties at all. Neither of you knows compassion.
Yes, it seems unlikely that we'll get along well, but there's only one truth.
Any choice is right as long as it's willed. That's the truth of the matter.
Only the heart will show you the right choice. Stop thinking about yourselves. Think of the sick. He's in pain. I can't see it yet, but I can feel it.
It's not even a trap. It's a grave. Subipsum funisumus. Can't say I hold a soft spot for it.
I can see that. You're full of hate. Stuffed or not, it's breathing. I can hear it. It can be healed rather than killed.
You mean you won't become a killer? But you will. Mark my word, that's exactly what will happen. But I can avoid it.
No, we won't ever get along. I suggest we be on our way. The sooner the better.
Off we go then?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
Oh my goodness. Ugh. Ooh, they're frozen. Ah, it was a little spooky. Ugh. I love that they're using like photo portraits for characters. It's interesting. The Bachelor. The history of humanity witnessed a number of catastrophes. I think I misread that. You distracted me while I'm marching with the fucking Hamilton coming. I'm glad. The history of humanity witnessed a number of catastrophes that have demonstrated without a shadow of doubt the pettiness of human achievement and the triumph of the invincible evil. Outbreaks of infectious diseases that have from time to time wiped towns and cities off the map are undoubtedly among those. However smart and virtuous, I cannot read. This is a game with a lot of reading. This is gonna be the death of me. However smart and virtuous, the people caught up in these destructive events have repeatedly come to the conclusion that it's no use trying to fight these circumstances. The best you can do is bite the bullet and cope with your losses. This is a story of a person who has managed to work a miracle and defeat a seemingly unvanquishable foe. And the Haruspecs. We'll start with the Bachelor, obviously, but I still want to read the Haruspecs description. The Haruspecs. How do they call upon the Menhu? The portraits are silly. I kind of wish we got the injured portraits too. Oh yeah, I think they're from the beta of the game, the injured portraits. Really love those. I love my men hurt and bleeding. I'm gonna say read that as Menhu. The faithful of a warden kin, known by their hands for they are butchers, known by their eyes for they are surgeons, they who follow the lines, they who are the leaders of the kin, they who speak to the Udurg, they who know the secret art of haruspicy. What is a haruspex? Reading the future in the entrails, he knows that a body bears semblance to the universe. His scalpel follows the lines of the body. His steps follow the lines of his kin's fortune. A haruspex that can tell a true line from a false one is entrusted with power. A haruspex who is confused by his path gets buried into the deep black flesh of the earth. This is the story of a person who has avoided the contradiction, eager to rip a doomed life apart, masterfully fulfilling his true purpose in the process. And then Changeling does have one. Alright, Bachelor.
Daniil Dankovsky, a bachelor of medicine, was brought here by circumstances most unfortunate. Dankovsky's life work, his theory challenging the existing notions of human mortality, is being harshly persecuted by the powers that be. Suddenly, a letter arrives from a colleague suggesting that there is previous undiscovered evidence which may support Dankovsky's claims. There is a settlement, the letter says, ruled by an extraordinary man who may well be seen as objective proof of Dankovsky's daring hypothesis. Grasping at straws of hope, Dankovsky decides to follow what he believes to be the sign of divine providence. Without further ado, he sets off for the settlement. Late at night, Bachelor arrives in the town. As he seeks room and board, he gets to know a girl called Eva Yan and stays at her place till dawn.
All right. I love these old ass ugly game graphics. Fucking early Barbie movies looking ass. And so it begins. Oh my god, hello. Please, ma'am, this is a Twitch stream. Nope. That loading is struggling a little bit. We're getting there, come on. As of today, my mission remains obscure. The examination of Simon Kane, who is rumored to be a man of incredible longevity, may shake the very foundation of modern thanatology and challenge the existing notions of death itself. However, even if this undying leviathan proves to be more than a fairy tale, the mere confirmation of his existence won't suffice to prevent the powers that be from shutting our laboratory down. I need to figure out the most fruitful approach. Simon is a well-respected man, and if he mistakes my interest for effrontery, it would be nigh impossible to convince him to help me break new ground in the field of human vitality. Alright, so that's the mission. Today's quest, other tasks. Alright. Day 1, by the end of which the Bachelor finds himself battling a truly unvanquishable foe. Alright. I am standing in the corner. Ooh. Oh my god. Miss Short Daniel. They made him taller in Patho too, and I'll always be sad about that. What? They removed the Short King? Why can I use this? Okay. I can sleep, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. I don't need to. Nothing there. Can I check the wardrobe? No. Can I take the candle? No. Some people like to say he got platform boots. Hell yeah, we love a goth king. Oops. Is this actual text? Not that I can tell. Okay. Is that a... No, okay. I thought that was a fucking... The thing you smoke with. A bong. Thought that was a bong. Anyway. Hello, man. Hello, man. I'm just checking around.
I had a feeling you would come.
Come, you say. Emails and her bong? What? Are you okay, Spect? Did the sounds from the outside wake you up too? There was a terrible groan, and then something snapped loudly. I'm not doing voices, by the way. I'm not a voice actor. I am not about to ridicule myself like that. I heard nothing. Oh, okay. I think there are strangers in the backyard, by the pond. They're unlikely to be planning mischief, but I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid to go out to them. I hope they go away soon and stop disturbing our sleep. I think you should. I don't think I should. Plus, these characters already have voices. Don't kill Blab. If you kill Blab, that'll be one less viewer for me. I'd like to thank you for hospitality, for board and bed. Why do you think they aren't planning anything foul? I'd like to thank you for hospitality. I'm the top fan. I sincerely hope you have everything you need, because I'm very happy to have you here. Daniel, is it? Could you please tell me where your ruler Simon Kane lives? Or how do you know who I am? Could you tell me where Simon Kane lives? Are you willing to trade the company of a fascinated woman for that of a dreadful old man, even if he is a sorcerer? That's so sad. But Simon won't go anywhere. He has always been, he always will be, even if the moon were to fall to the ground. Please stay with me a little longer. Goodness, Eva. We've barely just met. Simon is a sorcerer, did I hear you right? Is that the secret to his longevity? I couldn't even imagine the hospitality here, but who was waiting for me? I didn't notify old Burroch of my arrival. I'm not even sure what made me take off for this place. He's a sorcerer? I'm more interested by that. Are you in that much of a hurry? Do come round, the Canes are asleep now. Take your knockabout coat off, have a rest in my bed, let me warm your hands. You're so anxious to see Simon as though your life depended on it. Goodness. Daniel, open your gay little eyes, you're being flirted with. My life, yes. Now that my laboratory is on the brink of destruction, my whole life's pursuit depends on that remarkable man. If he has really managed to live that long, then his tissues will help me defeat death. His tissues will help me defeat death. That's the way to go about it. Death. So that's the enemy you've chosen for yourself. Isn't it hard? I don't think anyone has managed to defeat that evil yet. Millions of doctors defeated it on certain singular occasions, but my enemy is more fearsome. It is death itself rather than a singular case of death. My enemy is inevitability. I am challenging the forces of nature. Oh, I like that one. I don't understand. I can barely understand it myself. Could death only seem inevitable to us, but in reality be nothing more than a whim of the will that had shaped this world? That is the question. So where's the key to my victory? Or show me where Simon lives. That one's a bit aggressive. Show me where Simon lives, woman. No, that one. It's not far. The Canes live at the Crucible. I'm not sure how to pronounce these words. On Bridge Square. But could I please offer you a piece of advice? I need no advice. Go on. Be mean to the woman? No! She let me sleep here. I'm not gonna be mean to her. She was nice to me. Crucible? Okay, so I had it. Simon has two younger brothers. The eldest of the two, Georgie? Side eyes towards the only Russian in my chat. If I'm not getting an answer, I'm assuming I said it right. This is just George, but E? I'm not getting an answer, so that means I was right. Huh? Had to stop marching for... I don't want to VC, I'm on screen capture. It's gonna show all my Discord stuff. Can you just tell me if I said it right or not? Is it Georgie? Do I just pronounce it like the little potato man? Gorgie? Georgie? Is it Georgie? Whatever. No, I'm calling him Georgie. He's the guy from Papers, Please. The eldest of the two, Georgie, is called the judge by the locals. Visit him first, he isn't asleep. He'll teach you how to speak with Simon. I don't hate you, I just... No! Don't ban my viewers! I have 3! Including you! You know what? If you want to make the streamer experience, like, complete, when this VOD releases, go into my comments and, like, insult me for not pronouncing it right. I'll allow you to do that. You have permission. You are the only person with permission to bully me in YouTube comments. Can I just DM you for that? Well, yeah, but it's not as fun. I'm joking. Alright. The youngest of the 3 is Victor. His daughter, Maria, also wanted to see you. It's probably important. Was it she who knew about my arrival beforehand? Yes, she told me about it privately. Talking to her is no simple task. Maria is that kind of person. She puts on airs, but that's just how the Canes are. It was Maria who told me that she would help you defeat death. That's the precise wording. What a coincidence. Alright, thank you for the advice. Go on, and I'll prepare everything for your return. Do come back after you speak to the Canes. They will probably do a lot of things that will puzzle you and put you on guard. I will have some advice that may be of help to you, if you need it. Why are you saying it like that? Shadow the Hedgehog! Maria. Okay, I'll come back. You've been niceys to me, I'll be niceys to you. Okay, so I'm here. And I need to go there. Okay, so this is where Simon Kane is. And I need to go see Maria Kane. Maria Kane! Of course, sorry. If I send you a voice message, will you open it on your phone? Sure, okay. Alright, so I need to go over there. Thank you, Eva. You are so niceys. But I am stuck in your curtains. Curtains. Do I press M for my map, I guess? Yes. Okay, so it's over there. Hello, funny fellas. Halt! The Executor. I'm going to have to teach you about the technicalities of the setting, the time, and the place. It's not essential, but that's just how it is. The actor has to be prepared before he goes on stage, or else he'll fall down the aisle or stumble upon the prop box. That would look mighty silly, wouldn't you agree? Oh, did you send it? Hold on. Oh my god. I just heard the fans on my computer. That poor bitch is struggling. Okay.
Georgi. It's pronounced Georgi. I hate you so fucking much. Georgi.
Alright, it's Georgi. I got it. Thank you. Speak, I'm listening. Or who are you? Or you're going to have to teach me? Aren't you forgetting your manners? Who are you? An actor in the tragic mime show. That's unimportant. You'll listen to me or not? I'm listening. Time flies by. It can't be stopped or turned back. Nights follow days, which are then followed by nights. Things happen without any regard for whether you're there to witness them. Don't expect anyone to wait for you. Most events can be missed. That's gonna be absolutely fucking stressful. And so it would make sense for you to visit the places that you care about regularly. You'll find the people that will play major roles in your fate there. They stand out from the common folk. The rest are just a crowd shot, a background, a bunch of extras. As it has always been. Indeed. Still, it's best to avoid hasty judgment. It's a paradox, you see. Don't try to care too much for the life of these bound to stand out people. And don't be too dismissive of the silent crowd. Both extremes will end in tragedy. Why is that? This world care for your reputation, a fine and crucial instrument. Your reputation changes the world, you see, for it is a mirror. Wouldn't you agree? And so a bad reputation can get you into a lot of trouble. For example, oh, need I describe? You've got vivid imagination. Everything changes from mystical aspects to mundane things like the people you need treating you badly. How many enemies you've got. How high the prices rise. How bad your dreams are. Lots of things. A sorry prospect. So how do I maintain my reputation? Really? How is that even a question? Oh, damn, this tutorial is very sassy. I don't like it. You're rude, little bird-looking dude. Same as anywhere. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not betray. Do not steal. Do not covet. Do not be an asshole. Do not get caught. The rules are the same everywhere. A truly selfless deed, like risking something for thy neighbor or even a person who lives quite far away, can help in a dire situation. I see. Really? Good for you then. As for me, I can't see anything in this mask. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, don't get too worked up about human lives. And don't put too much stock into another's words, mine included. He who trusts everyone is asking to be deceived. Definitely. Yet he who trusts no one is deluded. I know that from experience. Speaking of trust, where does Simon Kane reside? I'll be most thankful if you show me the way. Now I know where he lives. Definitely. Oh, okay. And who are you? Naked man. The tragedian. Venerable bachelor, please be so kind as to linger for a minute. This conversation won't take too much of your time, especially since time stops during dialogues, at least during the important ones, and our dialogue is extremely important. You need to know how to play, after all, don't you? Play? What are you talking about, masked man? I'm neither a gambler nor an actor. Of course you aren't. You're a living, breathing man. As is evident from your conditions and statuses, you experience hunger, thirst, and fatigue. You suffer from pain. Ugh, sorry for the voice crack. That caught me off guard. You suffer from pain. Wounds and diseases. You're so lifelike. Daily affirmations. You're so lifelike. You have to eat, drink, sleep, and rest, and to make mistakes. The latter being the most definitive proof of my human nature, wouldn't you agree? Or no, I don't. I'm special. If I may, I would like to point out just how important it is to keep an eye on your condition. If you get dizzy or unnaturally sluggish, do have it checked up. Vital processes tend to run faster during emergencies than everyday life. I knew a person who died of stress, but that was diagnosed with starvation. I need to drink some water. It happens. I can testify to that as a doctor. Need I remind a wise man like you of the fact that hunger is sated with food? Food can be found in shops, and shops can be found in ordinary houses that are marked with specific signs. Sleep, however, is more complicated. People only sleep in beds and only in private residences around here. I'm sorry, but that's just how our world is. It's the quote! It is! H-Bomber guy, you are the ghost that haunts this playthrough. Yes, the world is unjust. And quite silly, if you forgive me for saying so. Speaking of commerce, different shops sell similar items at different prices. Make sure you don't get cheated. People can be quite brazen around here. You can also barter with the folk out in the street. Some things may be nothing more than trinkets to you, but others will be willing to part with their life's blood for them. Blood? Yes, blood. It's not my place to lecture you, but if following your Hippocratic oath you ever consider easing someone's pain, feel free to just approach them with a suitable drug. You will see their pain receding before your very eyes. The sick fall asleep when they're close to recovery, don't they? Oh, when they're close to their ultimate rest. Still, helping the hopeless will grant you a good reputation. Please stop! 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 My mod is going crazy! You will be seen as a benefactor willing to part with a precious sleeping draught or a painkiller for a simple bystander. Anything else? No, not yet. Need I remind a wise man like you of the fact that hunger is sated with food? Show me the way to Simon's house. Turn left now, then walk down the alley. You will see a cathedral and 3 mansions across Bridge Square. Simon lives in the one that is the closest to the river. Okay, so go past the church, and at the 3 houses, go to the one next to the river. Thank you. Alright. We're officially going. No we're not. Where's this frame rate? Okay, oh my god, hold on. Remove this. Move this. Move this? Question mark? Gets a little better. Alright, I need to find the church. Okay, I think that's the church. The cathedral. Walking sim has now started. Yippee! Twins. Alright. Oh, shit. It's these right here. Okay. Is it this one? No. It's that one. Apparently. Ugh, oh my god. I'm guessing it's gonna lag a little bit while I haven't loaded everything in the town yet. Okay, I had to go see Maria in here. Yeah, okay, as soon as I enter into a house, it's a lot better, I feel. Oop. Pretty lighting. Oh, hello. Are you Maria?
I think I'm having fever heat.
You're having what? Maria Kana. You resemble an adventurer rather than a doctor. Appearances can be deceiving. I saw you in a dream. Don't flatter yourself. My desires have nothing to do with that. I simply saw you take us all by the throat. Okay. What else did you see in that dream? I'll tell you when I think I can trust you. I hope that happens soon.
It came from below the ground. For many years, we were burying the bones wrong.
Okay. I have a lot to tell you, Bachelor Dinkovsky, but I dare not until you meet my uncle Georgi, sorry. Otherwise, he'll rip my tongue out for disclosing a secret. I'm looking for Simon. I know, but you will have to speak to Georgi instead. They're twins, so you won't be too disappointed. Where can I find him? Close ahead, just next door. Go to the wing that's closer to the river. Its roof is shaped like a crown. Okay. Goodbye. Alright, so it should be this one? Bark? Borf? Oh, that's not a door. Where is the door? It's the other way around. Woo! Oh, hello there. Hello there. Where is Georgi? Hello, are you Georgi?
However brilliant an action, it should not be esteemed great unless the result of a great motive.
That's a lot of words, man. It's a lot of words, Georgi Kane. Most venerable doctor, it is with great impatience that we have been expecting you. You need not delve into the minutiae of your business with us, since our family is well acquainted with your scholarly work. We are also quite aware of the difficulties you were experiencing and well prepared to do our utmost to support you. It hurts me all the more to be the one to inform you that Simon, my consanguineous brother, the creator, keeper, and embodiment of all that surrounds us, has been murdered. I can't believe it. It cannot be. Damn it. Why did it have to happen just before I arrived? Right as I found the chance to prevail. Who did it? Wait, murdered? Shit. I'm reading out loud and thus I'm not processing what I'm reading. Shit. Fuck. I can't believe it. My brother was murdered last night under the strangest of circumstances. But for all the mystery surrounding his death, I'd rather ask you. English is not my first language. The notion that his departure was connected with whoever had visited Simon that evening. The visitor is a man of laudable rectitude and an old friend of our family. There are witnesses to testify that he and Simon did nothing but converse. Has it occurred to you that your brother could have died a natural death? Well, we're not there yet. Who was the visitor? Someone you know quite well. The man whom my brother saw last night was your colleague, Isidore Burach. Was he not the very person to advise you to come here as well? Ask you? Okay. I would have told you that I had been brought here by the hand of fate not so long ago. A naive man that I was. Isidore has done more than he thinks. I have a lingering feeling that time itself is using uncontestable powers to further its own intentions. What do you think? I'm no fatalist. Categories like time, nature, and fate deprive man of responsibility for what goes on around him. I was told to avoid this in this worldview. I'm no fatalist. I'm not understanding everything in this conversation, I gotta be honest. It could be that my mind is clouded by sorrow, but I cannot escape the feeling that your arrival was no coincidence. Your choice was made for you, my dear doctor. Let us not blame fate for it. Isidore wrote to you without making us aware. He took a risk that could have displeased our family. Why do you speak the word fate with such disgust? Or really? Even though we were uncertain of when you would arrive, my brother was looking forward to meeting you. The tragedy may have been a consequence of the actions he took in preparation for your arrival. Someone has taken a powerful piece from the chessboard, a piece upon which your position here depended. It is doubly regrettable that Simon was playing on your side. Wait, I just realized, if Georgi and Simon were twins, and we were going to go see Simon because he, lived super long, wouldn't Georgi be the exact same age? For the mission of Daniel, for Daniel's mission of going to see the guy who lived the longest, what does he care that one of the two twins died? They should be the same age. This guy lived just as long as his brother did. I don't care about your damn murder. So you presume the queen knew of the blow and sacrificed itself for a pawn? But why? My sincerest condolences to you. Is there anything I can do to help? Wait, I'm not sure I understood everything. Maybe Georgi is just a loser or something. True, true. He doesn't have the tissue Daniel is looking for. Um, why? To grant you victory over death. Was it not your ultimate aspiration? To help you, Simon seems to have played a very dangerous game with fate itself. He went out of his way to provide you with a body of evidence. I'm barely paying attention. They're yapping way too much. There's so many words. There's so many words, and so far all I've understood is that we were invited here by Isidore. Georgie and Simon are twins. Simon was murdered. I'm pretty sure that's that is what is happening so far. If that is indeed so, I feel obliged. Do you want to help us, Doctor? Find the murderer for us. My brother Victor, who is in the wing next door, would share some of his thoughts on the matter. Help us, and the reward will not disappoint you. Indeed, it seems there are too many coincidences. Your brother's murder can just as well be called the murder of Bachelor Dinkowski. I will help you in every way I can. I need some time to get my act together. I suspect you are now aware that these developments render my whole life work null and void. I mean, I didn't come here to resolve a murder. Can I just take your skin tissue and go? Also, yeah, okay. Fine, I'll help. I am convinced that if there is anyone at all that can help us resolve this puzzle, then it is you. This mission calls for someone as astute and inventive as yourself. If Isidore was an instrument of fate, then Simon's murder is a message that fate intended for you personally. Do not think I am inclined to blame you for that. I am not. That would have been strange, to say the least. How do you plan to look for the murderer? We will take our own measures. The only thing I expect from you is to be yourself. To find a murderer, you just have to have fun and be yourself. Do only what you think is required. Whatever you find out, whatever you do, whatever your day turns into, everything is a clue to the solution of this puzzle. I repeat, everything that is happening here is happening on your account. Will Graham walking onto a crime scene. Alright, the first rule of crime solving is to have fun and be yourself. Now I'm gonna go have a panic attack. You have my sympathy. So I need to go, who did he tell me to go see? Okay, that's Eva. Oh, and that's the hour at which... Okay. Okay. So I have to go see Victor. He's in the manor right across. It's very convenient that everyone lives right next to each other. Yeah, okay, so I'm only lagging when I get into the town. That's a bit annoying. Especially since that's where I'm gonna have to walk around the most, I'm assuming. Alright. Hello? I'm looking for a Victor. Oh god, time is passing. Huh. Hi.
Perhaps old Gimsky is setting a trap for this newly arrived Haruspex.
Alright. The famous Dr. Denkovsky. Your arrival is a great honor for us. Victor Kane at your service. Daniel Denkovsky at yours. I foresee that the things you have become... I foresee that the things that have become ordinary for us will probably make you feel uncomfortable and disturbed. I would like to compensate for that impression. You know, our small community has fallen out of the loop. Time leaves us behind. It's very convenient everyone lives in the same area for now. Yeah, I meant the three Canes. Sorry. The three Canes living next to each other. What do you mean? I mean the traditions. Games that we play with passion will most likely be of no interest to you. The people you meet here may seem eccentric, naive, or even somewhat deranged. Please take it easy on us. Don't judge us too strictly. You good girl, those verbs are insane. I'm drinking lots of water because there's too many words. I will do my best not to disappoint you. I hope we will be able to work in the atmosphere of mutual trust. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
If we conquer our passions, it is more from their weakness than from our strength.
You need to speak up, girl. How can I help you? George me... Georgi has told me everything. Which is to say, he told me very little, but it wasn't enough to astound me. He maintains that you can provide a more detailed account. So you have agreed to help us? I have. May I ask why? The killer's goals seem to align astonishingly well with the goals of those who've been waging war against my work for years. We share a tragedy. I want to exact vengeance upon the one that robbed me of my work of a future. I want to solve a puzzle. I even like having solo information. It's a challenge to my intellect. First one? I'm prepared to answer any questions you might have. When was Simon last seen? He sent Isidore home. Then, an hour later, he came to this hall to see us. He announced his plans to withdraw to the Focus and receive no one. The Focus. Okay, so I'm assuming that's a place. He told us not to approach the Focus and to fast for a week, partaking of neither meat nor water. Then in the morning, he was found dead. Why no meat or water? We don't care about that, Daniel. How was he found? The servants discovered him in the morning. The room had been ransacked. Everything that was breakable had been broken. His disfigured, contorted body bore signs of terrible suffering. His neck was twisted, his spine broken, I think. No one has touched the body. It is currently inside the Focus and will remain there for the prescribed amount of time. Do you suspect anyone? No. All I know is that Isidore was with him that evening. No one can enter the Focus against Simon's will. Well, perhaps a higher being could, but no one else. Could the murderer have already been waiting for Simon there? No. You have no concept of what the Focus is. Entering it is like entering someone else's mind. Or a drawn picture, if you will. It's impossible. What's the Focus? It's hard to explain. It's a study, if you will. An extraordinarily spacious creative laboratory. Almost perfectly sealed off. Except for the door that was visible at all times, metaphorically speaking. I don't understand. It's like an equation, or a mirror puzzle. Anyway, the murderer could not have been hiding there. Take my word for it. I still don't get it. Is it a physical place, or was he like meditating? Victor, please. I know you're all speaking like philosophers, but think of the poor dum-dums. Well, Simon did get in there somehow. He could perform far more impressive feats. There's a reason why the whole turn revered him. Alright? Tell me honestly, did Simon exist at all? So how can I help you? Just take a look around, trust your intuition. Do whatever you like, speak to whoever you feel the need to, look for the murderer, doctor, and you will find them. Keep looking till the last breath. I am sure your rational thinking will help you. So Isadora is the only lead. How can I find him? I'll show you, but you must be careful. Simon's murderer, whoever they are, could not be an ordinary person. I can't imagine them even being a person. I fear it could only be fate, wearing the guise of a mysterious monster. I will be careful. Oh, it's all the way over there? Hold on. Oh my god! I'm here? I'm going there? Oh. Oh. No. How big is this goddamn place? Alright. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Alright. Shit. Walking simulator. Let's go. Ugh. Alright. Walking simulator. Yay. Okay, so I have to cross that bridge first. I have to cross 2 bridges. Alright, so how's everyone doing tonight? And it begins. Yep. At least we get some cool music. Where's the bridge? Oh, that's the bridge. Can I not run? Ah! That scared me. I pressed a random button. Okay. Just keep going. I need to check. Is there a run button? Jump, torch, plague finder, attack, sneak, reload, victory, map. No, there is not. Do you plan to buy a delicious egg? Do I even have money? Nope. Where's... Hold on. Where do I check my pockets? Play fighter, attack, show and sneak reload. Inventory is I. Of course. I could buy an egg, I guess. Ooh, scalpel. Can be used as a close combat weapon. No, very easy to handle, but very effective due to its sharpness. Deals the most damage when attacking from the front. Frequent use causes it to dull quickly. Durability 50%. Cool. I have money. I could buy a delicious egg. Oh, and where do I see my status? I forgot that as well. Hold on. Let me check my controls. Add text show high head stick for live battery map diary. Letters. Character status. P. P for character status? Okay, great. Oh, I'm starving! Wait, no. Is it the opposite? Is it... No, it's if it's up, I'm starving. If it's down, I'm good. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, wait, did that pause it? Oh, yeah, that's a pause button. That's great. I could buy a delicious egg if I see that I'm starving or something. For now, I'm good, though. Oh, I should go back and up. Hello? Did you want something? My heart is crying for my poor children. How are my dears doing? Is everything alright? Oh, woman's share is hard. Man's share. Everything would be fine. God damn, the dogs in this town are angry. Okay, and now that I'm here... Oh, God, I have to go... Okay, go around that thing. Why are her boobs like that? Don't just look at a woman's boob when you're talking to her. Jesus Christ, Blab. Her eyes are up there, dude. Okay, and go that way. Oh, and it should be that one? No, it's not that one. Okay, it's the one that's hidden behind there. How do I go there? That didn't even answer my question. Your question doesn't... Okay. How do I go there? I have to go all the way around. I have to go between those houses. Are you shitting on the floor, mate? What the fuck, dude? Don't do that. Wait, what? Hold on. Which fucking house is it? It's supposed to be that one. Where's the goddamn door? Was the door the other way around and I missed it? Oh, no. There we go. No. What? Huh? Oh. Oh my god. Okay. I am so stupid. Hello, gentlemen. May I go in? I'll just... Nope. I may not. Hi. Watching you struggle is very entertaining. Yeah, I knew you'd say that. A foul murder occurred here this night. No unauthorized access allowed. Inspecting the crime scene is strictly forbidden until further notice. Who was killed? Well, you're not a local, sir, so you're unlikely to understand the loss we've suffered. Isidore Burach. What? Okay. A great surgeon, a benefactor to us all, and an all-around skilled doc. An outstanding man, beloved and well respected by us locals. Does it really always have to take the very best? What a foul time to live in. I knew him, I'm a doctor too. Whoever killed our only doc must surely be looking to get us all killed. Isidore could cure anything. He also knew how to make cuts or incisions, because he was a warden. He knew his lines alright. Like I said, it all makes sense. Whoever killed Simon took Isidore's life too, and this is merely the beginning. What makes you think the two cases are connected? Well, who would have the heart to attack such men? If you had asked me yesterday, I'd have told... Oh my god, my reading is terrible tonight. I'd have told you no one would dare inflict such an ugly wound on this town. But if there is someone, it has to be just that. Someone. Although it looks fishy, if you ask me. That thing was no man. Oh my god. That's what I think. Explain yourself. See, this murderer's deal is all mysterious. There was a talon stuck in the victim's chest. Go ahead. Bend your arm at the elbow, good sir. Yeah, like that. There you go. That's how long it was. It broke off. There was dust on the floor, for the deceased had been a renowned steppe walker, and the dust was all covered in hoof steps and like traces of a sharp bone, I guess, as if someone was using a walking stick round there. I'm telling you, it's her, the Shabnakadir, the clay man-eater. The what? The what? The who? Huh? I want to inspect the building. Alright, enough of this. Is there a person of a simpler mind assigned to work with the case? I want to inspect the building. We've been assigned to dispose by Alexander, the head of the Saburov family. His house is in decline right now, but it's still powerful and very much respected. For it is they that's been responsible for maintaining worldly order and public safety in the town since the olden days. Please kindly address our concerns to him. There's their rod. You just take that road up there and get to the cape. As for me, I'm not authorized to let you in. Should have said so from the start. Alright. Oh, I have to go all the way back around. Great. Oh my god, there's more words! Oh, it's only one of them. Isidora Parox. Wait, is it pause right now? Okay, these guys move, right? Are you guys moving? Okay, yes, it's paused. Let me take a sip of water and we're gonna read this. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm so sorry for these noises. Isidora Barof's message. My dear Bachelor Denkovsky, it was the most it was the most disconcerting to learn that the powers that be have the intention of shutting down the laboratory that owes its fame largely to your own research in the field of thanatology. It is true that your detractors have branded your students scientifically stillborn. Rejoice, Bachelor, for there is an observable case that would quell the obscurants that reject the research of death, aging, and necrosis as a subject that lacks academic viability. This case, were you to document it, would go a long way towards restoring your reputation as a scholar. The subject in question is Simon Kane, who has ruled the town where I live for as long as I can remember. This man's longevity transcends the boundaries of what is plausible. It is phenomenal, no less, and I struggle to give an explanation of it with the scientific means I am at my disposal. Make no delay. There is a sensational discovery to be made here, a breakthrough that will not only save your laboratory, but also revivify your studies and greatly increase your scientific renown. Your humble servant and faithful colleague, Isidore Burach. P.S. I spoke to Simon on your behalf, and he has kindly agreed to facilitate your effort. Daring ideas and far-fetched projects are traditionally very well respected in our neck of the woods. Alright, so that was what I was sent to make me come here. There's a fire over there. Oh my god. But that's not where I'm going. You know, if I go there, I'm just gonna end up fucking blocked in the fences. I need to go the other way around. Right? Yes. Okay. Need to go here and then there. Yes. And then just go between these houses. It's faster. Hello, good sir. Goodbye, good sir. then it's this. I'm guessing. Yes. What's the name of the guy I'm looking for? Saburov. I'm looking for Mr. Saburov.
I will restore the order here, rest assured.
Alexander Saburov. I'm assuming that's you. So I finally get to see you. Yes, you really do look like a messenger of sorrowful times. In any case, welcome to the Rod. No commentary on the naming of this place. Our meeting is quite significant in a way. Facing the changes with open eyes and taking their first blow is my duty. Do you think we're on the verge of an especially unhappy era? No grim events have clouded our existence since last summer. It is bedtime. Good night. Good night, Blep. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. Thank you. The country has cured its war wounds. Commercial communications have been repaired. Astrologists expect nothing ill. Do you hold astrologists' opinions in high regard? Sometimes I have to. Are you an astrologist? Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to, sir? The movement of the planets has an obvious effect on our life. However, I do not think it's humanly possible to gain any profit from that. Sometimes. Are you an astrologist? I am a ruler. Astrology can be very curious, but I cannot allow it to influence my decisions. I have to act according to factual circumstances. Would you agree? Definitely.
This Haruspex is trying to prove his innocence. It's a no-go.
So you've come to meet with Simon, haven't you? What can I do for you now? I was actually invited by Isidore, so I came to be with him first and foremost, but now it turns out that... Do you have any weapons? Who are the people guarding Isidore's house? Nothing anymore. Why are you giving me that look? As Simon's death was my fault. I was actually invited by Isidore, so I came to meet with him in first and foremost, but now it turns out that... He's been murdered, yes. Looks like the murderer is always one step ahead of you, doesn't it? The same one that took Simon's life, too. At least that's the conclusion suggested by the information at my disposal. Same pattern, same signature. So who did it? You wouldn't believe it. His own son. The fellow came back after being away for quite a while. His father had sent him to study surgery when he was but a greenhorn. Quite a lot he has learned, huh? A wandering scholar turned evil to the bone. All of that just to grab the inheritance. Wait, how did you figure that out? In all honesty, it's hard to explain that to an outsider like you. Do you believe in such things as clairvoyance, bachelor? No. Well, you should get to know my wife then. Or better yet, those who have already had opportunities to witness the power of her prophecies. Former doubters, first and foremost. Rationalists. She's got something to say to you too, by the way. So do you have rationalists in the town? Except for me, that is. So your wife called out Isidore's son specifically. Wait, so... Okay, we're putting a man in jail because some woman with a crystal ball said so? Alright. I'm not rolling with that. Not specifically, no, but it all adds up. And the circumstances of Simon's death makes you wonder, too. Isidore's son arrived here last night. The timing speaks against him. It even matches the time it takes to get from the cubicle to Isidore's house. That's not enough. I'll have to take the investigation into my own hands. Is there anyone who can be of help to me, apart from your wife? What about the motive? I mean, yeah, no, that's really not enough. There are very few good analysts in our town. Everyone is more or less superstitious here. Except for one Yulia Lyuricheva. Perhaps. A most level-headed and reasonable person. The only person to remain skeptical about Katerina's talents, too. Without a shadow of doubt, she has her own picture of events. She always does. I'm trying my best, man. What is this, Yulia? She came here with an engineering team when the town was being rebuilt. Did logistics or maybe communications? Not sure. They said she's a true expert in her field. Smart, yes, a polymath. Then the team left, but she stayed. She has my respect, but not my fondness. Sorry for the voice cracks. Very well, I'll speak to this Yulia. No, if your description's all any merit, she's absolutely not what I'm looking for. I'll speak to this Yulia. If I'm honest, I won't be able to pronounce the last name either, mostly because of it being spelled in English. That's fair. I mean, we could look up how they spell it in the Russian. This is a Russian game. Ooh, okay, great. That's an okay road to follow. Alright, just go around. The eeps are catching up to me. Go sleep. Don't wait for me. And then no, the bridge is the other way. I'll go up in like 20 minutes. Alright. I don't know for how much longer I'll stream. I at least want to finish day 1, I think. Okay, I can follow this road. I don't think I should have followed this road. Yeah, no, that was a bad idea. I thought there was gonna be a hole in the fence. I think I'm gonna have to not trust the map all the time. Fuck. Because it says it says there should be a hole here, but there's not. I'm gonna have to actually learn the town layout and not just blindly follow the map. Ugh. My orientation skills are absolute shit, though. Alright, is this the place? Hello. I am looking for Yulia.
My arms are flaccid, as if made of cotton wool.
Alright. I seem to have lost any capacity for observation. My mind is out of tune, things no longer add up. Before, I had no trouble forming a trustworthy tessellation of the most imperceptible contingencies. What the fuck are you saying? Now I simply cannot get my head around it. Could it be that I'm dying? The step air is way too thick. I think that's what causes it. Happens when people are tired. Probably haven't slept for a while. Yep, definitely means you're gonna die. You haven't slept for a while, have you? Oh no. Heard about Virene is in blossom, I grant you, but then it blooms every year. Every year the steppe is filled with its stupefying vapors. The issue I am having, however, has nothing to do with fatigue or perplexity. It's just that I've lost my ability to make distinctive events coincide. What herb is that? No matter what preternatural traits the locals. Alright. Devs, we found some. The locals ascribe to. It's fine, it's because she's tired, it's in character. Twire is all heady aroma, a bunch of superstitions and remarkably little else. It has psychoactive properties, after a fashion, but then so does simple wormwood. Visions caused by ingestion of belladonna or Jimson weed are much more fascinating than what Twire has to offer. Pity I'm not a botanist.
There are unseen connections looking through the capricity and tenuity that the world seems to be made of.
Okay. So, you have traveled all the way here only to find that both people you wanted to see were brutally murdered. Is this how the story goes? I do hope that your visit is not in any way related to these most unfortunate circumstances. I have to find whoever it is that killed Istor and Simon, and I wanted to ask you for your help. Seberov told me you have a gift for all manner of investigative inquiry. I know I can do it on my own. Tell me plain and simple, what do you make of all this? I've yet to meet anyone who can help me in this files wait for a killer. Do you like Eva Yan? Not quite, but in any case, I hope that getting to know me will not become a problem to you. You managed to find out so much about me in 1 minute's talk. I doubt I can do it on my own. Tell me plain and simple, what do you make of all this? So I have heard. A wisecrack I know says that while you are trying to complete the portrait of a killer, the killer is busy painting yours. Hilarious, is it not? The hunter becomes the hunted. However, to put it bluntly, you have become the keynote of this particular plot. The intrigue is so rich it will keep you busy for a week, if not longer than that. What would you do if you were me? Oh really? And you were singing the same tune too? First they flaunt some clairvoyance before me. What would you do if you were me? If you want my advice, I wouldn't trust what feudals tell you. The perpetual triangle of influence means that every party concerned will do their best to use your authority to their own benefit. I'm not that conceited. Perhaps people of lower standing will not try to use me. It is more likely that people of such standing will be much too scared to cooperate. Given your position, you may want to try your luck with the shadow cabinet of local nobility, the women of influence. They know much more than the simple townsfolk. They care much less than the families in power. Who are these lady aristocrats? Lady aristocrats. Such way of saying it will be of relevance strictly within the specific context of values and perceptions characteristic of a backwoods hole like ours. The catch is that the aristocracy is not defined by birthright here. Rather, the status is granted by the degree of an enigmatic fascination that a woman is possessed of. Questionable background, audacity of demeanor, you know, this whole assortment. Do tell me who these affluent ladies are. Lara, Eva, yours truly, and last but not least, Maria. I wouldn't listen to Katerina if I were you. Her morphine habit has turned her into a walking corpse. The others, however, are liable to deceive. You don't like being lied to, do you? Can't stand it. It is better to die than to lie. Guess I care all that much. I can't stand it. I see. Perhaps you like being played with, then. Even less so. In this case, Maria seems to be your best bet. She is too arrogant to lie and too respectful to dare play with you. You should value the affection of someone this proud. But I digress. What is your intended course of action? I need to think, if you please. I so doubt she's still yapping. Everyone is yapping so damn much. There's so many words everywhere. I need to think, if you please. I will ask more questions if something else crosses my mind, especially since you are one of the lady aristocrats. It depends. It seems the Canes have been so considerate as to promote me to the rank of bait. There is no need for any special efforts to play that role. The main thing is to be available. Dissociation simulator? Kinda, yeah. Just walk around and then you talk like drunk, like drunk Aristotle with other people, and then I don't know, there's a murder. Fuck, I don't know. What is your intended course of action? I don't know. I was hoping you'd know something. I'll ask more questions. Okay, what do I have now? Should be my only ally and attempt to put the fairy tales of this backward places of algebra and physics. Lara lives here according to Yulia. A decent amount of local social events revolve around the girl. Her connections may prove to be valuable. Mystery. Back to my. Okay, so these places I've already gone to. Should I go check out Lara? Lara Ravel lives here. According to Yulia, a decent amount of local social event revolve around the girl. Her connections may prove to be valuable. I guess I'll go check out Lara. But first, this pauses, right? Yes, okay. First, I need to take a bathroom break because of how much water I've been drinking, so we will be taking a quick break. I will come back in 5 minutes. Be right back. Hello, chat. I am back. Alright. Move this. This back on. Gaming. Alright. Okay. You should be able to see the game again. Yep. Okay. Nice. Alright. I'm starting to get, like, just a beginning of a headache. I'm not gonna lie. So, I don't know if we're going to be finishing the first day. I think we might have to stop a bit earlier than that. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out. Don't I have some kind of diary or whatever? Inventory map. Yes, diary. And I don't have a button for it. I'll put it on J. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, mission to discuss other tasks. Okay, let's give this a quick read. Quick in quotation marks. Oh my god. In pursuit of a killer. To find out who killed the immortal... Huh? To find out who killed the immortal Simon Kane? The dead man's own family may not want it more than I do. I have an abiding desire to punish the murderer, to eradicate them, no matter if they were acting on their own account or at the behest of the powers that be. Whoever they were, they picked the moment far too well. My gentle associate, my selfless advisor, Isidore Isidore Burach, was the last person to see Simon Kane alive. If it wasn't for Burach's guidance, I would never have come to this backwoods domain. All the more reason to start my pursuit of him. Isidore Burach was murdered. The local authorities have sealed off his house. Alexander Saburov, the head of the Saburov family, has taken control of all proceedings regarding law and order in the town. The Saburovs are one of the 3 families that govern the town, and Alexander was the person to take immediate measures after the discovery of Isidore's body. If this Yulia Lyuricheva is generally capable of rational thought, then she is more astute than the majority of her contemporaries in this town. There are those who would believe that if I am unable to pinpoint the murderer by nightfall, then I am destined to become the next victim. If my encounter with death is so inevitable, then I should prepare myself for it. As ludicrous as it may be, the thought sends a chill down my spine. Okay, and I wanted to go check out this person, Lara Ravel. Okay, so I just need to go down, left, and just follow the fence. Where's the door? There it is. Oh god, it's 9. The game started at like 7. 2 hours have passed. Hello there. Am I good? Do I need food or anything? No, I'm good. Which house is it? Oh, it should be that one actually. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick guess and say that you are not Lara. Which one of you... Oh, is it you?
They say Ripper was caught.
Yes.
Does he really cut people?
You are the person that came to Maria, Cana in a dream. I recognized you straight away. My name is Laura Ravel, and this is the shelter. You are always welcome here. The shelter? My name is Daniel Dinkovsky. Let's be friends now. I prefer being friends with everyone. You always have guests, but your face looks sad. Why are there so few people out on the street? Well, that's not something you say to people out of nowhere, Daniel. But neither is the first option. But it is true. You look like a sad puppy, ma'am. Well, yes, I'm the mistress of this house after all. That doesn't mean I'm a mistress, mind you. Now with a capital M. I won't ever become one. But I can also serve people to the best of my ability. What are you talking about? Everyone who sits at this table, see? They're all trying to be mysterious, but in reality, every action we take is a mere consequence of a deep wound. Our words are like the drops of blood seeping from it, Sorrow is what opens up people. Is what opens people up fully. Ugh, I don't really like pathos. You are a poet. I'm just in a melancholic mood. We're way too used to playing the game of tragic predictions. I'm trying to arrange everything back to order. You're quite successful in doing that, and I'd be happy to help you if I can.
Dogs are howling. Why?
I know you're a doctor, a wonderful one at that. A celebrity medic. Everyone in our small town knew that a famous doctor was coming here. I'm very glad you really have, because I want you to do a certain good thing. Can I ask a favor of you? Please do. It depends on what you need. According to Katerina, I don't have that much time left. She's a mistress, isn't she? Please do. A few years ago, the child death threat went through the roof here. 6 people died in a week. 10 or so came down with serious illnesses. It made us worried, but unfortunately we couldn't find the cause straight away back then. In the end, it turned out that children were dying because of a game? Huh? What in the world? What kind of game kills children? They were playing... what did they call it? Well, it was some kind of medical game. They were stealing medicine from the adults and making some diabolical mixture out of it. Then they healed each other with it. Back then, the game just faded into obscurity, but now I've heard they were contemplating doing it again. Someone has already been poisoned. What can I do? I'm no poisoning specialist. I can do an examination, of course, but what for? I can do an examination, but... No, it's much simpler. There's a house somewhere in the town, either abandoned or just unoccupied. That's where they play a hospital. That's where they store their horrible mixtures. Please use your standing and your celebrity name to put an end to this game. Capella... Olgimsky? Yes, Olgimsky's daughter believes that the house will be unlocked today. I'll do my best. Capella Mansion is next to one of the ruins. My friend couldn't hear them properly, but my friend couldn't hear them properly. Have you seen those stone stairways to heaven? I think you might even be able to see the house you're looking for from Avrian's window. But most importantly, it should be unlocked. Do people around here ever leave their doors unlocked? In exceptional cases or emergencies, yes we do, but generally houses are supposed to be locked up, because they're occupied by several families. People aren't that scared of losing their own belongings, but they care about their neighbors. And now that everyone's so afraid of the man-eater, of course everything's locked. In that case, it won't be too hard to find. Okay, it's odd task. What kind of games are the local children playing? Lara is worried about them, or she's worried about the mysterious schmouters they seem to have discovered. It would put her mind at ease if I could get my hands on it and wrest it away from them. I know where they keep it. I can see the stash from my window in the still water in a house by the staircase ruin. Okay, so I'm supposed to be able to see it from Ava's window, sorry. Then I guess it's one of the houses around there. I just have to go back there. Backreef's lair. Factory building. An angel. Okay, so I just need to go back around there. Oh my god. Alright, walking simulator, woo! Alright, how do I get out of this thingy? If I just go through there, will be a staircase. Hey you're a kid. Are you gonna poison people? We know all about you. What are you so happy about? We almost got the unseen cat. Wanna come see her? No, I'm allergic. I'm allergic to cats. Fuck off. If you don't have poison on you, I'm not interested. What about you? Weird ass looking boy. That's startling. What's wrong with you? Cruise prop, theater, tower, cathedral. Great question, kiddo. Okay. People here are absolutely useless. The walker. You, are you poisoning people? Heard so much by you. Heard a lot about you too. You're poisoning peoples. Why is everyone here? Goddamn. Okay, how do I go back to Eva's? I have to go down this way. That's the 3 mentions. If I go around here. Shit. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, and I think this is Eva's house. Yes. So now I just have to find ruins. It's supposed to be next to ruins. I'm just gonna take a quick walk around. Oh, is that ruins? Would it make it this house? No. This one? No. That's dimensions. I'm just gonna have to try every door, I guess. Nope. God damn. Did I misunderstand it? God damn it. Alright. Can see the stash from my window in the still water in a house by the staircase ruin. The staircase ruin. I'm guessing that's not gonna be on my map. There's not gonna be just a staircase on my map. There is a definitely colored house though. I believe that one? No. That one? Yes. Hello, why do you have a different color? No. Okay. Staircase ruins. Oh, is that it? That looks like a staircase ruin. Okay, so it has to be one of these houses. God damn it, these dogs! Too sleepy to continue watching. Good night. Good night, Alina. Thank you for coming by. Was it one of the other houses? Oh, maybe it's that house actually. It's literally right next to it. There we go. That's the one. Alright. Wait. Which way did I come in? That way, I think. Oh, I don't want to go back out. Oh, money. Oh, more money. Good night. Oh, oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. Good night, every pony. Thank you for stopping by. Oh man, I told him to escape straight away without tossing a coin. Explain yourself. How are we supposed to find the Schmouters now? Do we seriously need to detain every little kid in the street? What do we barter with them for? And we can't take the Schmouters by force. Bullying is against the rules. We would totally bite our heads off for that. Schmouters? Isn't powders? What are you talking about? Ooh, powders. Schmouters. Schmouters are sedative mixtures that were invented during the first outbreak. The original ones were made by catch fly, but they were no good. The disease would pass, but the person would pass away along with it. But then Beaker's brothers made some nice ones. Crawford's weren't shabby, and neither were Flankies. What was the first outbreak? 5 years ago, something really creepy happened in the crude sprawl. People fell sick one after the other, and rapidly too. The whole district got infected in 24 hours, house after house. People would burst into sickness like matches burst into flames, and then, like matches, they would burn from the inside. I was a little kid back then, only 6 years old, but I frequented the tower already. And then what? And then nothing. There were little to no casualties among the children. We were in the tower when it all began, but some kids just had to get out and make themselves busy with the whole outbreak business. Invent Schmouters, for example. And it worked. It all went on for several days and then sort of withered all by itself. But the Schmouters stayed. And where are they? Every single Schmouter that we know of had been stashed away in a safe place here so that no one would poison themselves. But here we are, no Schmouters. How did it even cross your mind to play Epidemic? Tell that to the kids who are gonna play like COVID in like 5-10 years. Don't ignore me, you little shit. Hey, yo. May I inquire as to how you found this place, sir? By accident. Why do you look so funny? We children are funny creatures, half human, half something else. Our inner world is off limits to the adults. You can't see our real faces just as you can't touch our dreams, which is why we need these scary heads. See how it all works? I see that you are here, and I have no idea why that is. We're playing here. Rehearsing, actually. Also looking for something we needed for the game. Nothing special, just some junk. That doesn't sound too convincing. I'm not a man to be trifled with, Lowe's Camp. I know everything. Try again, and try to be honest this time. Yeah, well, it can't be fixed now anyway. Alright, I'll tell you. Who knows, perhaps you'll even be of help. The kids are in danger. We've come here to get Schmouters, but someone has already looted the cash. Maybe what Capella's doing. She's probably distributed them among her minions, the pagan. Capella? Tell me about her. Well, Capella is Capella. Even though she's our foe, we still respect her. She's luring kids out of the tower, trying to organize a sect of some kind, and they worship her, like, for real. Well, that's understandable. She's the kind of girl that you could even fall in love with. Too bad she's not on our side. Of the river, that is. Pah! Pride is the downfall of everyone. So what you're saying is she's distributed the Schmouters among the kids, right? The little ones are playing Epidemic again. They wanted to get their hands on these damn Schmouters so very much. So now we need to catch the kitties. And I mean all the kitties in the town, one by one, and pry the Schmouters from their hands. See, the common opinion is that Schmouters can cure all kind of ailments and stuff, but in truth, they're deadly. What would they produce in the first place, then? An adult will be severely poisoned, they'll be barren for a week or so, and that's it. But it spells doom for little kids. How are children supposed to cure themselves, then? Children? All children should come to our polyhedron. They'll be safe there. The polyhedron. The specular tower on the other side of the river. There is no death, no grief, no boredom, and no disease there. That is proven for certain. Only dumbheads leave it voluntarily, if you ask me. You have to be an absolutely thick and heartless creature lacking any semblance of imagination to refuse something of the sort. Alright, I get the gist. Okay, so... there are no more Schmouters. I'll still take your money, though. Oh. A lemon. Yum. I found a lemon. What I found? The children had already looted the cash. Now the poison is out on the street. Thousands of packages of it. I've got a sample of the Schmouter. Laura will be happy to take a look at it. Okay, so I gotta bring that back to Laura. Gotta go all the fucking way back. Okay, just go around the thing. Is there a way to get, nah, just, wait, no. No, hold on, I'm here. Okay, no, never mind, I just need to go up. That way, yes, okay. I don't need to cross the bridge. Just need to go up. Walking simulator moment. God, it's 11. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay. Okay, so that's the theater. I need to go past it. More walking. Yay! Yay! Oh, actually, I should turn here. And after that other building, it should be stairs. Yep, and that should take me to the house. I think. Yes. Oh, it's that black house here. I believe. Indeed. Alright. I'm getting it! I'm getting it! Slowly but surely. Laura, I found a spouter. You want it?
No. A town like this can't give birth to a killer.
I have a very bad feeling. The same feeling plagued me just before my father died. Well, I have found it. Unfortunately, the cache had already been looted. Oh, the terror. I found one specimen of the schmouters, and I'm going to examine it. Give it to me. Let's throw it into the fire. I'll reimburse you for this loss. I'll keep it to myself. Somehow I feel like it may be of use later. If I remember correctly in the video essay, that's what you use to save the people, like right at the end. I decided to keep the poisonous schmouter for myself. I have a strange feeling they might be useful soon enough. Okay, this doesn't help me for this still. I need to go back to Yulia. Was I supposed to tell her something and I forgot? I'm gonna go back to Yulia. Yulia lived over there. Yeah, okay, just go out. Let's walk to Yulia's place. Do I need anything? Okay, I'm gonna have to start actually watching my stats a little bit. She just wants to throw it out? She wants to straight up throw it into the fire, yeah. You don't look fine, sir. Alright. Yulia, did we have any more conversation, Path?
My chest seems to be filled with cotton wool.
No, it's the same dialogue. You have traveled all the way here to find both people you wanted to see were brutally murdered. Is that how the story goes? I have to find whoever it is that killed Isidore and Simon, and I wanted to ask you for your help. Saburov told me you have a gift for all manner of investigative inquiry. I'm certainly no better investigator than you. I never had the chance to search for a murderer before. The best I can offer is to fill in the blanks with whatever mysterious supernatural entities might seem most fitting. Shabnakadir is the simple man's scarecrow. I would have followed a different narrative. What's that word? The one you just said? What kind of narrative? Consider the circumstances of his death. They said Simon had locked himself up in the evening and consequently died in the morning inside the mansion in a chamber with some peculiar name. In this case, I would suggest that Simon was poisoned. By the Canes, I would have thought, but I know their family all too well. Patho NPCs really say when they see how I can fuck everything up at every opportunity. Okay, again, I know this from the H-Bomber Guy video essay, but when you play the other character, don't the two other playable characters literally just do all the worst possible choices no matter what? Like, that's just incredible. Everyone in this town is just dumb as fuck, and as soon as you leave their brain, they just stumble all over themselves. Their mutual loyalty is only rivaled by their arrogance towards anyone who is not one of them. They hold the princely sage who stands at the head of the family in highest esteem. They believe that a single dishonorable act will tarnish their name for generations to come. I doubt any of them would have stooped to this, no matter whether they wanted to or not. Poison, how do you arrive at this conclusion? I don't believe you understand what he died in focus really implies. Do you know what the Canes refer to as focus? You don't seem to grasp with the semantics of the term. These are the Canes for you. These kinds of innuendos are their forte. What is this focus then? Because I'm still not clear on what it is. They do. You have to like bail someone out of jail at some point, and Daniel is a hater. I'm pretty sure it's Daniel that you have to bail out of jail when you play as the Harris Packs. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. The focus is anything but an abstraction. Quite the opposite, in fact. It is governed by mathematically rigid regularities. You see, no one but the owner of a focus may get inside. This can only mean that Simon had brought the killer with him, or rather within him, since no physical object may be brought into the focus either. I'm still not certain of what the focus is. Is it like The Shining? How do you know that? Who doesn't? The Canes are notoriously passionate about all manner of synthetic anomalies. They will never pass up the opportunity to devise a Kunststück that would allow... Wait, or is it Kunststück? I don't remember how you're supposed to read that. If that's supposed to be German, which I'm assuming it is. It's probably wrong. Wait, no, this is Russian game, so it's Kunststück? Oh, whatever, that thing. That would allow them to warp space, challenge physics, or manipulate optics. Metaphysically, a focus can be compared to a camera obscura. Do you know that the name is not unfitting? No, it is entirely impossible for someone to get inside. Daniel Merlick, loser! A curious conclusion, but an incorrect one. Simon was disfigured and bleeding. His bones were broken. And you're also not allowed to eat or drink. But that makes one suspect foul play in regards to Isidore's death. He had been stabbed, after all. His conclusion, but an incorrect one. Simon was disfigured and bleeding. Is that so? Well, this does introduce a different perspective. Did you say Isidore was the last person to see Simon? The question is, who did he see before? The sun had not yet set when Isidore returned from the steppe. However, he came to Simon well after midnight. The question naturally arises. Where did he spend the missing few hours? That is why I'm trying to trace Isidore's steps. I want to walk the same route. Don't get me wrong, though. How do you know all that? First one. Well, was Isidore's sin of Saburov by any chance? He warned Severov of an upcoming storm. I don't know, but Severov interpreted his coming as an omen of an upcoming unrest among the workers. Alright, let me suggest then that while he was in the steppe, he saw or learned something that he wanted to report to all three ruling families. In this case, either of the Olgimsky family should have been on his itinerary, especially since Brach was one of their own men. Really. Definitely. The Bull project from the abattoir down the railway is controlled by the Olgimsky family. If Isidore's discovery had anything at all to do with the kin, Isidore would have certainly related to Vlad. So do make sure to pay a visit to the Lump. That's the name of the old Gimsky mansion. Another fitting name, wouldn't you agree? Thank you, Yulia. What would I do without you? Okay, so now I have to go over there. Alright, I'm all the way up here. I have to go all the way down there. The Lump. Alright, let's go to the Lump. Is it this direction? Kind of. Yes. Alright, back to walking simulator for a little bit. At least it's day now. This is a lot less scarier and a lot more comfortable in broad daylight. I'll take another sip of water while we're walking. Crab walk. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Oh god, this fucking fence is everywhere. I should turn right. Wait. No, turn right just before the stairs. Or turn left, rather. Right? Yes. I could probably jump some of these fences, but... well... okay, I'll just get right to the edge and then go down. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 12. Jesus, it goes by fast. Am I getting close? Oh, yeah, it's this right here? Question mark? Yep, it is. Alright. The Lump. The walking isn't too long. It's fine, honestly. Who are you? That is not who I was expecting.
There's a peculiar smell on the outside. What is this?
Capella. Is Daniel's tummy okay? Oh, I didn't check. Whoops. Look at all this. If only my dear mother was alive, she'd take the reins of power in her hands. Even father would listen to her. But who is to take care of us now? Not Katerina, that's for sure. The mistress is too exhausted. Katerina is supposed to take care of you? Katerina is scared like a child herself. And also thinks she's being tricked, yes. I also think she's being tricked. Yes, her prophecies come true, just like it's always been, but they are becoming more and more noisy. Every word she utters comes across as a metaphor. she really predict the future? She sees the vague features, and she always speaks the truth, just like a true mistress I'll do. Let's see.
Father has been avoiding me lately. Strange.
I have a terrible headache, but it will pass soon. Quinine can help, if you don't have anything better. Okay. Are you not gonna help me? Hello?
Guests are always welcome here.
Alright. Oh, I'm getting a tiny bit exhausted. Hunger is fine. I'm doing good for now. Is there like a second door I'm supposed to go through? Because you see there's like a wall here. It's like blocked off. An empty bottle is required. Okay. This doesn't... Ugh.
It's the same power that my dear mother used to glimmer with.
Alright. I'll leave you alone, creepy child. And I'm gonna go find a way inside. Oh, there we go. There's another door. Ooh, goodness. Ooh. Ooh, chest. Anyway.
What?
Vlad Olgimsky. Ah, Bachelor Denkovsky, of course. Who else could be so dapper? I've heard quite a lot about you. Have you taken a look around? Be sure to check the state of the industry around here. We have our own ways. How curious, and what is the current state of your industry? Come now, it's a complicated establishment with 1,000 years of history. A special approach is required to control such a colossus. See where I'm getting at in misery. It would be pointless to object. Can't see we're not really seeing eye to eye. The project is special, very special. That means common standards do not apply here. That would be very naive. You're probably right. I'm not clear on what we're talking about. Yes, getting everything back on track won't be an easy task. I'd like to inquire about the fate of my colleague Isidore Burra. About the manner of his death, to be precise. What are you implying? What is this manner that you're talking about? Be so kind as to mind your own manners, and nothing to do with it. Don't they say Isidore was murdered by a steppe demon? A Shabnakadir? That was that thingy. A talon they fished out from the wound. Right, a demon. Why didn't I think of it straight away? It was so obvious. I can take this from kids and weirdos, but you, respectable negotiant... It's hard for you to believe, isn't it? It used to be hard for many. Take my boy, for example. A scoffer, if I've ever seen one. And now even he believes it's real. He went off his head a bit. And a steppe now, esteemed sir. Eastern and backwards. The dead rise from their graves here. Clay dummies dance. And bulls talk. Does he know the steppe well, that son of yours? And how do we catch this creature? There must be a way, right? He knows the steppe well, your son of yours. He rubs elbows with the rabble, the butchers, adongas, shepherds, and gatherers. Learns their tongue, collects their legends. He doesn't keep them in check at all. They even dare to come visit him within the premises of the town. If you see a worm creeping through the streets, he's definitely looking for my son. What's wrong with them visiting within the premises of the town? They're dangerous, they're aggressive, and they hate everyone who isn't a steppe person. They'll jump you and kill you on the spot. They'll tear you up with their teeth and devour your flesh while they're still throwing fists at them. So if they're spotted within the town, countermeasures are taken. So your son knows whom the murderer is? Perhaps you've even given shelter to them. So what of your son? Perhaps you could tell me more about this creature. Hold your horses. You want to talk to my blockhead? No, you have nothing to talk about. He's not here, thankfully. I don't want you to meet. You heard me? These are tradesmen's words, and I'll stick to them. I won't leave it at that. Son of a bitch. Where was I last? Okay, it was this. I am following in Isidor's wake, certain that the trail of his footsteps will lead me to the Crucible. There is little doubt in my mind that Isidore was well acquainted with each and every family in power, but it was old Gimski that held Isidore's leash, a relationship rooted in unbreakable family loyalty. It is with the old Gimskis that I must make my next destination. A cunning lot, aren't they? The older old Gimski does his best to avoid any mention of his household. When I asked him what his son was doing, the honorable stockbreeder momentarily lost his temper. I think that the son knows just as much as the father, and it will be easier to get him talking. But where can I find him? Where is gonna be the son? If I talk to this guy again, he's not gonna tell me anything, but...
No. I won't believe in some earthen killer.
Why do you think Simon died? I don't think he was murdered. How could he who craved monocracy not perish? He couldn't, not in this place. Balance requires equilibrium. So Simon's course of action contradicted yours, so what you're saying is Simon's death worked in favor of the local hotshots, huh? Come now, what I'm saying is, when someone takes too much upon themselves, they always end up ground down. That's how life works. Yet they say Simon was the one to bend their circumstances, not the other way around. No one seems to doubt that. But there were signs of an otherworldly visitor that night, weren't there? Simon has lived a very long life. Very long. He was a worthy man, but long doesn't mean eternal, does it? No one is to blame for his death. Examine the body. You'll see for yourself. It just happened. Kane won't let me examine the body. Well, that is temporary. A family tradition. He's not lying to you. He truly believes Simon was murdered. Were he to admit that Simon simply died of death, he'd probably go to his last home himself. Oh my god. Sorry. The shock would be too much for the man. That's strange. Georgie Kane didn't appear sentimental to me. Oh, I see. Georgie Kane didn't appear sentimental to me. Not that he was. Oh, I see.
The girl is fine, but the boy's unbearable.
Isidore came by to see you last night, don't try to deny it. So what if he did? I'm also aware of what you two have been talking about. All I want to know is why he left to see Simon afterwards. What did they talk about? I don't know. What were you two talking about? Business, my curious friend. Purely business. I have no interest in other subjects, and it has nothing to do with you. And with that, I bid you. The door's behind you. The big one. Alright. Fucking bitch. This doesn't help me much. What if I talk to... What? Huh? Hey. Talk to me. Hello? What are you? Fuck are you? Hello? I can't click on him. I can't click on him. Hey, stop. Nope. Alright, well. Should I follow him? Is it gonna lead me somewhere? Where am I? Oh. Oh my god, music changed. He was leading me here. Whoa! Oh fuck! No 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 no! No 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 no! Fuck 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 fuck! I just wanted to talk, dude! Oh shit, he's still after me. Help! 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 Oh shit! Ah! Oh my god! Oh. Is he shimmying? I don't know. It's so scary. Okay. I think he's gone now. Phew. Okay. Fuck. Should I go back to Yulia? I don't know who else to go back to. Yulia seemed to know more than anyone else, so... And Olgimsky doesn't want to tell me shit. I guess I'll go see if Yulia had anything else to say. More walking. Right, yes, that's the theater. What's this place? Town hall. Okay. Yulia. Yulia, I'm lost. Yulia, please. I'm lost. Yulia, help me. Why am I turning Italian? Yulia.
I'm afraid it's natural. Simon was doomed.
I've yet to meet anyone who can help me in the slightest way to find the killer. Do you have any relevant experience? Do you know how a murderer may be found? Looking for killers is the duty of law enforcement officers. I'm only willing to assist them in any way I can. I don't do killer hunting, I'm a scientist. Not really, but I hunt the killer of all killers in my laboratory. Yeah, that one. Incidentally, it is more than possible that the killer is hiding in the house of Anna Angel, a thespian of sorts. Now here is another woman worthy of attention. In fact, I heard some ghastly man covered in blood was seen entering her house today. What kind of woman is this Anna Angel? I struggle to imagine a person whose name is less reflective of her inner self. An unforgiving description. Unforgiving, but fair. Anna affects to be suffering, but her hypocrisy is all too easy to see through. If she was genuinely wanted for the February riots or for the caravan, she would have been found ages ago. She manages to trick her destiny for now, but her luck will run dry soon enough. How is she cheating fate? She lives in a mansion that once belonged to a family of exiles whose political views led them to a far-out town like ours. Because of some ill-conceived sense of camaraderie, they were happy to give shelter to a runaway actress. As soon as she told them she was persecuted by the powers that be, a few years later they died, suspiciously if you ask me, leaving Willamelo, their daughter, in the care of their companion. Willa died soon thereafter. Mysteriously. They all died of natural causes, allegedly, even though Willow was buried in a tightly closed coffin. The body was examined by Isler Burach, however, and he is not a man who would ever cover up a crime. Anyway, you would do good to take a look at the house yourself. The mansion is known as the Willows, and it stands by the gullet in earth. Well, I'll get to know her. Okay, it's over there. Do you have anything else I can tell you?
I should let some fresh air into the room, but I don't feel like it.
Could you tell me about Lara? I'd rather not speak on the matter. You will know Lara well enough as soon as you meet her. The relationship with her is complicated. Why is that? They say that Lara is an angel, an epitome of benevolence and compassion. She sees everyone as a friend. She is too eager to help, too happy to oblige. After her father died, she turned the Ravel mansion into the most hospitable and heartwarming place in town. Long story short, Lara is believed to be the kindest woman of us all. However, that's not true. She is a woman devastated by grief. All the gifts that she is so happy to give away are, fundamentally, offerings to a dead person. She favors the living with something the dead have no use for. Really? Her philanthropy is almost reprehensible. She pities everyone she comes across, for she knows they will all die just like her dearly departed. She sees a corpse in everyone she looks upon. I can't say I appreciate it, but that being said, she will certainly be of great help to you in your inquiry. I see. Do you have anything
I'm
else?
afraid I'm of little use now.
I guess last one. Do you like Evayan? Very much. It won't be much of a stretch to say I absolutely admire her. I expected you to have a different opinion of her. She dons the mask of absent-minded promiscuity, but this pose has nothing to do with what she really is. I'd be happy to be friends with her, but she does not understand me, and rightfully so, considering her eminence. I can't believe my ears. Sooner or later, a fervent believer may emerge from within her, dissolving her completely in the object of her adoration, after which she will probably kill herself, but I'd rather talk no more of that. Alrighty then. Okay, so our next stop should be to go see, Anna Angel. Eula believes that the suspected murderer may be hiding here. Alright, I suppose that will be our next stop. However, that will be for next time. Did that work?
I keep forgetting the most.
Yes, okay.
I keep.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. That is it for now. I'm getting way too tired. I need to stop here. We will go see Anna Angel and what she's hiding in our house next time. Next stream will also be continuing Needy Girl Overdose. I still struggle. I don't understand why that game has different titles. For the French stream, we'll be doing that. And yeah, that was very fun. This game is very particular. There's definitely a strange vibe going on, but it's fun. I can't say that I'm not having fun. And I actually enjoy that there's a lot of walking. It has this chill kind of vibe to it. Chill yet isolating. Which I enjoy. So yeah. That was it for tonight. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. And I will see you next time. Good night and see ya. Bye.